when you have everyone, you know, coming here for what's considered the American dream, but you only pick on one specific race and one specific location of where, if you're Mexican, I absolutely hate you, and if you're Mexican and you look this color or you look this way, then, you know, your dream is not valid, but this white person's dream is valid, or this lighter person's dream is valid. It feels very personal, and it feels very, very traumatizing that by the skin color or where you were born, like, you no longer kind of deserve this, like, humane respect, you know. That's very tough. That's the reason why a lot of our Mexican brothers and sisters live in fear for ages. A lot of them pass away from undiagnosed diseases because just by us looking Mexican, just by us having Mexican names, showing up to the hospital, to clinics, to bus stops, like, that automatically gives us, you know, a disadvantage that unfortunately kills us in the long run. You know, whether it's mental health issues. A lot of our people suffer from really bad mental health issues because if you're in a classroom and you're Mexican, you're instantly looked as uneducated. If you're speaking Spanish at a grocery store, you're gonna get looked at to make sure you're not stealing something, that you're not, you know. When Trump called us all rapists, like, that in of itself is so inhumane. And, you know, you kind of see him go to these people to, you know, send back criminals, but yeah, we have shootings in schools every single other day, and a lot of them are white, you know, but it's because they're white that we're not doing something about it. But then you have Mexicans who, you know, after the Lake and Riley Act that was just, you know, passed at the federal level, if you get accused, not even sentenced, if you're accused of a crime, you can be, like, instantly deported and detained. That's if I'm walking down the street and someone says, hey, she stole something from the gas station. I didn't necessarily have to steal it. I can be taken in and I can fully be deported. So that in of itself is targeted, it's inhumane, it's unjust. And I think that Trump hates Mexicans because I feel like he sees the power that Mexicans hold, and he sees how much Mexico helps this country, and I think he wishes that this country could run without Mexicans, and he wants to prove that, you know, Mexicans don't really hold the power. But I think he knows that a lot of Mexicans, like I said, grow your crops, run your businesses, and have a lot of, you know, very, very educated people, and that's why he's scared, and that's why he targets us. But you know, we're here, and I think we're not gonna go anywhere. We have too many deep-rooted just passion for this country, and a lot of us love this country. You know, we can, as much Mexican as we are, like, we are thankful to this country. I'm thankful for, you know, the health insurance, for instance. That's something that my parents would have never been able to get in Mexico, you know, for the education that I received, for the privileges that I've gotten in this country. So we don't hate this country. We love this country. We just want to be able to be a part of it, and we want to be able to get taken serious and to, you know, live a healthy lifestyle without being scared every single day of whether or not we're worthy of being here. You know, you don't have to be an attorney, you don't have to be an engineer to deserve everyday rights. Like, you can just be someone that sells fruit outside of this building, and you still deserve to get treated like a human, not even a citizen, a human. Humanity is being lost with Donald Trump as president. We are, you know, no longer getting looked at as whether or not we're human. It's, what do you have to offer to this country, and are you worthy enough to be here? And that completely, I feel like, as much as he claims, you know, to fear God, and I think that's bullshit, because God would be so disappointed in him and everybody else that thinks that, you know, only a certain amount of people deserve to be here.
I got my legs broken. I was in a makeshift litter, and the 16 men were on the ground praying. At 2 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, they left the skeleton crew to guard us. They went to town. We chipped arrows. We put them on dried bamboo sticks. We made spears. The funny thing is, I'm going to tell you, they didn't want to put this either. I said, well, you don't put this here, you don't have a story, you don't have a movie. They gave us fish to eat. We took the entrails, the intestines, and we tied them up and made them. And we buried them in the dirt, about 2 inches. And every night we would urinate on them, keep them wet. And it took about 3 years to get them to to make 8 or 10 bows and arrows. We use them to make the string for the bows. We killed our captors.
That's right.
We liked them. You have no idea how you feel to kill your captors, because they were kind of nice to you, some of them, and then you had to turn around and kill them, which we did. We took their AK-47s and we used them against them, and we went through the jungle. But before we left, we were praying, and this part they wanted to leave out also. I said, well, then you don't have a movie, you don't have a story, including Reader's Digest. So as they were praying, down on their knees, 16 natives, I was on a litter, looking up, praying, because they were going to drag me because I had broken knees. As they were praying, an angel about 50 feet long with his wings stretched, beautiful man, came like this through the bamboo stalks, and he looked at us, didn't say a word, didn't say anything. Within 7 or 8 minutes, he disappeared. There was a sign that we would be okay. We were, but we were treated as deserters. When we landed in San Francisco at the Presidio Army Base, which is no longer there, we were put in chains by the military police, sent to trial, and sent to labor, life imprisonment and hard labor at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. We were there 2.5 years when Nixon exonerated us. They called us in. Well, the president has exonerated us. You're free to go. You go and take a shower and get your uniforms ready. Your enlisted rank or prior rank you had, you will go as soldiers and you will go to your destination. I said, what? Wait a minute. I went home. I'm an orphan. I didn't have a mother. My dad had passed. No welcoming, nothing. Got home. First thing I got was bananas, oranges, eggs thrown at me. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I sued the government. It took 35 years for them to exonerate my story, and they had to give me back pay. 6.5 years of captivity, 2.5 years of imprisonment in their own country, and injuries for my injuries. And my lawyers collected over $22 million. We had military lawyers, civilian lawyers. And I only got $500,000, and then we were taxed on that. I said, you can't tax us for combat pay. So they finally took it off. And it was one hassle after another one, after another one, after another.
A lot of people from Ukraine, a lot of Asians, a lot of Afghanistani immigrants coming into this country, and they don't deal with the same, you know what I'm saying, issues. How does that part of things make, you know what I'm saying, affect you?
Yeah, I feel like it's very personal, you know, when you have everyone, you know, coming here for what's considered the American dream, but you only pick on one specific race and one specific location of where, if you're Mexican, I absolutely hate you. And if you're Mexican and you look this color or you look this way, then, you know, your dream is not valid, but this white person's dream is valid, or this lighter person's dream is valid. It feels very personal, and it feels very, very traumatizing that by the skin color or where you were born, like, you no longer kind of deserve this, like, humane respect, you know. That's very tough. That's the reason why a lot of our Mexican brothers and sisters live in fear for ages. A lot of them pass away from undiagnosed diseases because just by us looking Mexican, just by us having Mexican names, showing up to the hospital, to clinics, to bus stops, like, that automatically gives us, you know, a disadvantage that unfortunately kills us in the long run. You know, whether it's mental health issues. A lot of our people suffer from really bad mental health issues because if you're in a classroom and you're Mexican, you're instantly looked as uneducated. If you're speaking Spanish at a grocery store, you're gonna get looked at to make sure you're not stealing something, that you're not, you know, when Trump called us all rapists, like that in of itself is so inhumane. And, you know, you kind of see him go to these people to, you know, send back criminals, but yeah, we have shootings in schools every single other day. And a lot of them are white, you know, but it's because they're white that we're not doing something about it. But then you have Mexicans who, you know, after the Lake and Riley Act that was just, you know, passed at the federal level, if you get accused, not even sentenced, if you're accused of a crime, you can be, like, instantly deported and detained. That's if I'm walking down the street and someone says, hey, she stole something from the gas station. I didn't necessarily have to steal it. I can be taken in and I can fully be deported. So that in of itself is targeted, it's inhumane, it's unjust. And I think that Trump hates Mexicans because I feel like he sees the power that Mexicans hold, and he sees how much Mexico helps this country, and I think he wishes that this country could run without Mexicans, and he wants to prove that, you know, Mexicans don't really hold the power. But I think he knows that a lot of Mexicans, like I said, grow your crops, run your businesses, and have a lot of, you know, very, very educated people, and that's why he's scared, and that's why he targets us. But you know, we're here, and I think we're not gonna go anywhere. We have too many deep-rooted just passion for this country, and a lot of us love this country. You know, we can, as much Mexican as we are, like, we are thankful to this country. I'm thankful for, you know, the health insurance, for instance. That's something that my parents would have never been able to get in Mexico, you know, for the education that I received, for the privileges that I've gotten in this country. So we don't hate this country. We love this country. We just want to be able to be a part of it, and we want to be able to get taken serious and to, you know, live a healthy lifestyle without being scared every single day of whether or not we're worthy of being here. You know, you don't have to be an attorney, you don't have to be an engineer to deserve everyday rights. Like, you can just be someone that sells fruit outside of this building, and you still deserve to get treated like a human, not even a citizen, a human. Humanity is being lost with Donald Trump as president. We are, you know, no longer getting looked at as whether or not we're human. It's, what do you have to offer to this country, and are you worthy enough to be here? And that completely, I feel like, as much as he claims, you know, to fear God, and I think that's bullshit, because God would be so disappointed in him and everybody else that thinks that, you know, only a certain amount of people deserve to be here.
You're a black Marine or a black whatever in the white man's military, that make them want to kill you more. Mm-hmm. Like, when they see the uniform on you, they get an extra disdain for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand, why in the hell do you want to fight for them?
Cared enough about your trials and tribulations, the things that you suffered through, and how to get out of that. That's your history. You don't need a white man to have no remembrances for it.
Yeah, you chastise the child too hard, oh, you create trauma. Yeah. If you don't say nothing to the child, then you making them soft. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no way for a black man to be right even when he is in the house.
white people that's out there that want to help Black and Hispanic people, the best thing you can do is just leave us the hell alone.
They are all against you. They all want to destroy you, and the ultimate goal of all of them is to put you back into slavery and subjection.
Real Nigga University in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's get it. 1.
You all good, Cap?
You good, run one?
Calm.
Like, give it up, give it up.
Let me
Round table true. Started a little late tonight, you know what I'm saying, but nevertheless, about to get it in. Like always, man, we want to pay homage to the Most High, Yahweh in the Hebrew. Give it up, you know what I'm saying? God of Black, Hispanic, Native American Indians. This is something that must be said, Ryan. That's right. Of course, you know what I'm saying. Our people are heavily, you know what I'm saying, indulged in praying to God that don't belong to us. Right. That's the thing about a God, Kawakaz, that a God, it belongs to a people. Right. See what I'm saying? The Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we have not found the God that belongs to us. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, conforming to the God that belongs to us, we have chosen to take everybody else's God. We think because they winning and we in last place, let's go ahead and take the winner's God. Give our point. And how has that worked out? It has not worked out with it. You know what I mean? Part of the reason we do not know about the Most High, you know what I'm saying, the God of Blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, Yahweh in the Hebrew, you understand, is because you guys cats out there been teaching about the Most High, about the truth of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? But because of the IGBK and the community and the honor, that's exactly what we're here to do. All right. With that being said, we also want to give it up to the King of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Your King is Yahweh Shah Mashiach, you know what I'm saying, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Give it up, give it up. And of course, the man with the plan on right here on earth who followed Christ's lead to a T. You understand? None other than commanding General Yohanan. That's right. You know what I'm saying? All right. I got to give it up for my host in here with me tonight. We got a few of the brothers missing. Officer Mark Yala is out. Officer Maya will be joining us shortly, but Officer Yaradan, he is out as well. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know what I'm saying? When we shoot bullets, we just reload. It ain't like we lose bullets in the truth. You know what right. Most High to have developed a hell of a team of ISUBK Chicago and throughout the ISUBK. Filling in for brothers here tonight, we got Officer 5000 Ra'im in the building. You understand? A lot of y'all pronounce the brother's name wrong. Get me right, right?
I mean, it's rhyme.
Right.
Rhyme, you know what I'm saying?
Even I pronounce it wrong. Ra'im. You understand? You got to overpronounce that I. You know what I'm saying? Powerful brother in the work of the Lord. This brother here, you know what I'm saying? Like I always tell y'all, when we got started up here in Chicago, this brother was my right-hand man, still my right-hand man up here in Chicago. Brother Carey, we used to carry the crate from block to block. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I was staying with my brother on the west side or whatever, and them blocks was long as hell. Get me right, Ryan.
Calm. Batteries and everything.
Tell everybody, man, how it was.
Bad, man. We used to transfer the batteries and the blue line to the red line, just carrying the speakers and the battery.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't had no vehicle.
That's
you know what I'm saying? We had to rely on CTA transportation to go to camp.
And anybody, you know what I'm saying, you know, that lives in Chicago that know about the red blue line, you know, that's a movie in itself. Jump on that red line, you will get robbed. You might see somebody having sex, you know what I'm saying? Somebody jagging off, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what the hell you gonna see on that red or the blue line, and it ain't as, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. The blue line pretty yeah.
Blue line.
Go ahead. Huh?
Jackson, you know what I'm saying? You go from Roosevelt to Jackson, and the transitioning underground from the red line to the blue line. That's you're gonna see some crazy stuff right there.
When you transition from the red to the blue, you gonna pass when you gotta walk under the tunnel.
Right.
Man, you'll pass out, man, from the stench. Because, the brothers, you know what I'm saying, and of course they in hell, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I ain't here to, to talk down on the homeless brothers, but they just so happen they take a shit right there.
Right.
In the tunnel, piss right there. Take some shit and store it right in the corner. You see what I'm saying? And listen, shalom. You get my point. So them some rough days coming up, man. But Ryan was definitely there on the set to make it happen. You know what I mean? Also in here with us tonight, you know what I'm saying, doing what he do every week. Officer Iowa Lum in the building. You know what I'm saying? Give him a hand. The brother, you know what I'm saying, mighty in his work, you know what I'm saying, man, traveled down with me. Of course, we're gonna get into it. We gotta shout out Yachty, you know what I'm saying, and the whole Houston cookout, of course. But before we went down there, I was able to go to Dallas, Texas, and visit my lovely mother. Got a chance to visit my mother. IG came with me, you know what I mean, and whatever. So that was a beautiful thing. Got a chance to teach class, you know what I mean. But even though they kicked us out, I was in. I was teaching the class. It reminded me of our days in Harold Washington Library. Remember the security used to come. They used to come. Was you when we were Washington? But the security used to. They always had somebody look like what was the
tall brother, right?
No, what was the cop name that Martin played? What they call him? Was it Jerome?
Otis.
It always be some Otis. Come to the window, be like, y'all got yeah, we looking like that. We know this every week. We know, you know what I'm saying? It was some Otis cat told him, y'all got to go right now out of Dallas. So I couldn't, you know what I'm saying, really do it how I wanted to do. Nevertheless, you know what I'm saying, big shout out, you know what I'm saying, to Officer Shaya Allah down there in Dallas, holding it down, man. I was able to teach class. I also want to big up the sisters, man. They had cooked for us. You know what I mean? The food was delicious. A sister down there braided my hair as well. I mean, Dallas, they took care of us, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to my brother in the world, too. Provided room and board. And all these things is important in the work of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? Even people who not in the truth, who assist brothers, you know what I'm saying, in the truth, is all the help at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So I definitely be back down there to see my mother, you know what I mean? And we're gonna get it on. Hopefully I can teach another class down there. But big shout out to all the brothers. Them brothers look strong down in Dallas. I could definitely tell you ISUBK Dallas is in good hands. You understand? Under Officer Shah Yahweh. So get a brother hand. Also filling in here with us tonight, we got Officer Kara Ka in the building.
That's right.
What he do. One of the hard working brothers in this camp, you know what I'm saying, filling in here tonight, and we about to get it in. But also I got to give it up for my technical team. We just got one part of the team. It's a light night tonight, you know what I'm saying? One part of the team is here, you understand? Officer Aramawan in the building.
That's right.
Doing what he do. Running the ones and twos. Look, he over there like he be over there like a mad scientist. You know? I don't know what he be doing. I was just telling the brother, hey, don't say that. Don't get to talking to him. Just let him work. You know what I'm saying? Let him do what he do. Raj Karab couldn't make it tonight, brother. A little jammed up on the sick side. Lord allow he be back next week. And man, we about to get it in. So what's new on Earth? I can talk to me, man. IG,
real quick, Cap. We mentioned Dallas. I do want to mention Houston.
Please.
I mean,
do not let me leave that out, brother.
Houston was off the chain.
Break it down.
Cap, if I may, Captain Yachty's out of Houston. I mean, the brother, he had too much for us.
That's a fact.
He had me tired. By the second day in Houston, I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm ready to go back to Chicago.
Real talk.
But, man, we had a ball out there. I mean, every day he had an event planned, food, everything, and the women was lovely.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I do not know what's in the water out there in Houston. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, you know what I'm saying, them women are definitely, you know what I'm saying, beautiful as could be, or whatever the case may be. So it was definitely just a lovely thing. The cookout was glorious. Like IG said, man, I couldn't keep up.
Oh God!
You see what I'm saying? They did the food run. What morning was that? Friday morning, Saturday morning. They did the food clothes giveaway out there.
That was
community outreach, right?
Friday outreach, right? It was a Friday.
I believe
you know what I'm saying? But we were so jammed up from the night before. I said, man, Ain't nowhere in the world like that. I slept through that. Then on Saturday, then he wore us out Friday night, and then came with an event Saturday morning. I believe it was some brunch or something. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? I slept through that too. I said, brother, ain't nowhere in the world. You know what I'm saying? You about to kill it. You know what I'm saying? But man, we had a hell of a time, man. And that was the end of all the cookouts. You know what I'm saying? For IHBK. Big shout out to all IHBK for all 5 of the cookouts, man. You know what I'm saying? They kicked it off in what was it? North Carolina. Kicked it off. Then I think we was next for the Midwest. Then after that, New York, you know what I'm saying? Then Cali, and then Houston. It was a major success. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like that.
Go ahead, please, get it.
You've been to majority of the cookouts, and what's your experience going to all of them, so that people can know about the cookouts? Like, you know, what's your experience like? What do you know for sure? Like, and you want to tell the people?
Man, I mean, the whole point of a cookout, man, of course, it's more than just a cookout. Normally, the brothers put events together in succession. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. You know what I'm saying? But it just gives you an opportunity, man, to see what this brotherhood and sisterhood in the IHUBK is all about.
Right.
You know, we work so hard, you know what I'm saying, to bring this truth out. You know what I'm saying? You know, this truth is a grind. You know what I'm saying? Right. And especially when you going up against religions that didn't rule for hundreds of years, man, this thing here is a grind like something you could believe. And by us being spread out in so many different zones, when you can come together with brothers and sisters that believe in what you believe in, it's a beautiful thing in itself. Because the majority of the time you ain't around it so many brothers and sisters. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like it's a relief. I know just for me, I don't know for y'all, but it's a relief, man. And the brothers plan the cookout and the events, you know what I'm saying, to a T.
Right.
And man, if you ain't in the truth, man, and you heard about the IHBK or heard about the Israelites, I definitely suggest come to these cookouts so you can see, man, listen, man, we gets it in. A lot of people think Israelites is weird. You know what I'm saying? They come to an event, it's gonna be something crazy. Somebody gonna cut them with a knife. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell you think. You know what I'm saying? But we niggas. You see what I'm saying? Just on the right side of things. You know what I'm saying? No fights, no arguments, no none of that. We getting along and doing what we do. And the food be good as hell.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So for sure, you know what I mean? But with that said, we cannot forget the what is the 57th annual? 57th annual Passover is coming April the 10th down in Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Captain Yachty. He just did a cookout. He got to run it back 5 months. Yachty, you a bad dude. He gonna run the Passover back. You know what I'm saying? 5 months later. Damn, is it 5 months?
5 months.
Damn, we spin it back around like that.
Come.
That is insane.
Quick.
You know. Go ahead. You want to say something about that?
If I could,
please.
Cap, like what you saying as far as about like the cookouts and the Passover, like the people that think something gonna happen crazy, they paying too much attention to them fake Israelite camps.
That's what they do.
Because up in here, it's like a family reunion. Like you don't see brothers for a whole year.
Yeah.
And it's like I just seen this brother yesterday.
That's it.
When you get to the Passover, you be like, you ain't skipped a beat.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So
you right.
You know, they watching too many of them fake camps. They need to, you know what I'm saying, for the young men, get in that all black and get on up in here.
That's a straight up
all
fact.
it is.
Right,
you know?
damn right.
Listen, the fact that it's 5 months away to me is insane. Because it feels like we was just at Passover. You see what I'm saying? One thing about Passover is just gonna do two things. It's gonna drain the hell out of them pockets. No, that's number one. You see, it's so much in preparation for it,
right?
But at the end of the day, it'd be all worth it. At the end of the day, you understand what I'm saying? So, Passover coming up, man, and a lot of things happening in the IHBK. We all over the internet. All you gotta do is put IHBK in YouTube, Instagram, or whatever, and a ton of information. The truth is gonna be right there for you to get. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, what we going first, room one? Please, let's get it. Is that it? Was that it? Rum one? Man, give it up, give it up, give it up. Bring one sound on this one here.
Yeah, come,
please.
If I could, Cap, I believe the silver alert. You right, Rum one. I believe the brother was missing. Maybe he had like Alzheimer's or dementia or something like that.
That's it. That's it.
You know, and you know what DA did for him. It was just another day in the park, walk in the park.
That's it.
Because that's what he's trained to do in the ISUBK.
Right. Damn right.
Which translates to all aspects of life.
Damn right. Give it up. Man. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, big shout out to Captain DeBar. That is Captain DeBar Moth of ISUBK Milwaukee. One of the amazing cats in his work with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I guess it's safe to say we do have a job, right? Because they see us out there teaching, you know what I'm saying, and they think for some reason, you know what I'm saying, that we don't have a job. As you can see here, this brother works for the Milwaukee Bus Company. You know what I'm saying? He's a captain in the work of the Lord. This a brother took on the task of moving from Chicago to Milwaukee to raise up brothers and sisters, man, to teach them the truth. So like IG just was saying, for him to help a brother, you know what I'm saying, who needed the help, you know what I'm saying, that's a small thing, you know what I'm saying. And big up to Commander Jenny and Hana for raising excellent men, you know what I'm saying, who got principles, man, and who turned out to be superheroes. You know what I'm saying. Now imagine if Captain DeBar Mob was not there. You get my point. So go ahead, Ryan.
Oh, come on. Yeah, you know, like riding the bus, you know, it's some bus drivers that don't give a damn about pedestrians.
That's
all.
A fact.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of most bus riders would roll right past.
Man, for sure. You know what I'm saying? They'll let them, you know what I'm saying, like stay in a bus, piss drunk, not even doing a damn thing for them.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Until it's time for them to clock out, they won't even bother them at all. You know what I'm saying? What DA did was a very selfless thing.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? It's good to say this, man. You should know them by their fruits.
That's it.
And you know what I'm saying? Like that people, that's how you fish men too.
That's it.
By showing brotherhood people in the world.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't show brotherhood just because he in school.
Right.
You show brotherhood with brothers in the world.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you fish men, you know, and women too. You know what I mean? Because why? You in the world, you're not experiencing the type of brotherhood and love and you know that type of feeling in the world.
That's it.
But you get that feeling here in ISUBK under Command and Jerry Honor.
That's a straight up fact. Like, man, listen. Act of kindness can go a long way. And what was so beautiful, you know what I'm saying, about what the brother did is that, because this made the news down there in Milwaukee. You see what I'm saying? This was so heavy about this is that black men are able to be seen in the light that we should be seen in.
That's right.
Because they ain't got no problem throwing us up on the news, you know what I'm saying, for doing, you know, something atrocious. You know what I'm saying? For stealing cars or, you know, unaliving somebody, you see them, or robbing a bank. They ain't got no problem demonize the hell out of us. You see what I'm saying? But of course, as you can see, you said something so heavy, you know what I'm saying? You should know the fruits by the tree. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, Commander Jenny Hanna works very hard to raise men right.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Which is what you have to do, you know what I'm saying, when you up in a world that is so trying to make us to be evil. You see what I'm saying? Just so focused on deeming us, you need a brother, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna stand 10 toes down on teaching brothers how to do the right thing.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? You teach, like they got a saying, you teach one, how I go, each one teach one, I believe. Right. So you take a brother like that who's able to now go and teach other men, you know what I'm saying, how to conduct themselves. then we ain't moving in the right path. You know what I'm saying? But if we leave, you know what I'm saying, the Christian church, you know what I'm saying, and leave sports figures and entertainers, you know what I'm saying, to try to teach us how to be men, brother, we're gonna be in a losing game forever. Right. See what I'm saying? You need a cat that's gonna be hands on. You know what I'm saying? Like the Captain the Bar Mafia is down in the Milwaukee.
You know what I mean? Please. It's like if I could.
No, you get out.
This is what Christ taught us. 2,000 years ago, while we was being oppressed under the Romans.
That's it.
It was some cats that was ready to go to war with Rome.
That's it.
But Christ taught brotherhood first.
Come on now.
You can't fight against your oppressor.
Yeah.
While other tribes and other Jews like us fighting one another.
That's it.
First thing that Christ taught us, man, we got to love the Most High and love ourselves. Love your brother as yourself.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing that Christ taught us. In order for us to get us out of this hellhole, we got to come together.
Man, listen, if you the fact that he stopped like that for that brother, he ain't know him, laid him on the bus, sat there and waited on the, you know what I'm saying, delayed his made to wait till the police came, was able to come help his brother. That's what you call care. You see what I'm saying? Now, here's what you got to say in yourself. If the brother, you know what I'm saying, was that diligent in just helping one man, you know what I'm saying, and sat there with him and took care of him like that, what will this brother do for his nation? This is the part, you know what I'm saying, that you like. This is the reason why he's the captain down there in Milwaukee, because this brother is ready to come show care for people who don't never get shown care for.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Majority of people, you know what I'm saying, they look, you listen, we so beat down that when the people who come from our neighborhoods and communities, man, when they get a little piece of dollar, they ready to go help somebody who 10,000 miles away. You know what I'm saying? Oprah said, shit, ain't no use to helping. Her studio's on the west side of Chicago. She said, what I'm gonna build a school there for? All they want is, you know what I'm saying, is Nintendos and iPhones. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to Africa. Go ahead, Carver.
No, if I could, sir, like what you and Ryan just said was so heavy, because like for the silver alert to be out, that means the man had a family that care about.
That's it.
And Captain the Bar Moth showed that you got a family outside of your immediate family.
Damn right.
Because he recognized them, he sat there with them and talked with them. And we all know Captain the Bar Moth.
Come on, man.
You know, when he talking, like you feel like a family member when he start talking.
Man, come on now.
Right. So it's like what Captain the Bar Moth did was show other people in Milwaukee as well. Like, look, like you just said, we got to bring this thing back together like a family.
That's it.
We're gonna need each other.
Come on now.
And we are each other.
Damn right.
That's something we don't even recognize about each other, because all of, like you said, we either in handcuffs, on the news doing something we don't have no business doing.
That's it.
So what that other one did, that was real great and real heavy, because come on, you know, like that just show we can be a family outside of just because I don't see you every day and I don't know you.
Yeah,
we still family.
What the scriptures say, you know what I'm saying, to the whole family that I brought out of Egypt. The Lord look at blacks, Hispanic. He look at them 12 tribes as family.
I'm right.
We've been in America so long, you know what I'm saying. You know, we don't look at each other as family. We don't even. We this place didn't harden us so good. You know what I'm saying. They made us so evil, brother. You feel like it's something wrong to even speak to your neighbor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. Like that's what this place turned you into. You know what I'm saying, because the people who over top of us, they cold. You know what I'm saying. They are people without a spirit. So now you've been raised by them and you taking on that same type of, you know what I'm saying, vibration. You see what I'm saying? When we the family, I don't give a damn if this is the first time I see a black man walking up the street, that's my brother.
Damn right.
I see a sister I ain't never met, that's my sister off top. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna be ready to look out for them more than I'm gonna be ready to look out for anybody else. You see what I'm saying? Will I give, you know what I'm saying, coins and money to somebody who homeless from another nation? Of course I would. But I'm more, you know what I'm saying, it makes me feel better to give it to one of my own.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because I know that they didn't went through or going through at some point the same thing that I experienced. We on the same thing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Nobody knows black people struggle and brown people struggle in this place but us. Right. You see what I'm saying? Even Africans, they move over here to America, brother. They plight ain't your plight. You see what I'm saying? They know how to eat off your plight. They know how to, you know what I'm saying, seem like they wanted you with some money involved.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But they not you. They ain't getting pulled out the car. You know what I'm saying? Getting beat to damn. Every now and then, every nation got a case. But I'm saying on a consistent basis, this is what we going through.
Right.
Nobody. That's why I'd be so offended to see an African get on the screen and play one of us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
in the
yeah,
movie.
yeah. Come,
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, they like, come on, like they wouldn't let us come over there and play one of them
Come on.
in a movie without some type of offense.
Right.
They gonna raise hell. Well, we should raise hell too.
That's
But
right.
they ain't been through what I do. What the hell we done been through in this place.
Come,
So man, big shout out to Captain the Bar Mouth, man. You know what I mean? Super. That's what you call a real live superhero. Christ was the greatest superhero on the face of God green earth. You see what I'm saying? And what did he do? You know what I'm saying? Did he do, you know what I'm saying? Y'all watching all these damn movies, you know what I'm saying? And kind of forgot what really a superhero is.
Right.
Real superhero was what Christ was, a man of moral excellence. You see what I'm saying? Not just moral excellence, but he loved his people more than anybody.
Right.
Which is why he fed them. You know what I'm saying? He turned them 2 loaves and fed the people. You see what I'm saying? Because he know that why every nation, you know what I'm saying, got to look out for their own. You get my point?
I'm right.
So I just want to bring that out, man. What we at with it? You know what I'm saying?
Con, sir. I believe we got a story on Khalees.
We're going in next.
We're going to run one.
Wherever you want to go, run one.
You know what I do this.
Whatever you. Let's do it.
No, Cap. So piggyback, what you
please,
what you were saying about like taking on behavior of another nation. It's really just the religion that our people been following. You know what I'm saying? Like because we wanted to be into Islam, we followed the culture of Arabs. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And when we follow Christianity or Catholicism, we follow the culture of the Romans.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're not following our own culture. That ain't our culture.
That's it.
That's why our behavior is so abnormal.
Yeah.
Because like you trying to fit your shoe in, it doesn't fit.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
It's abnormal.
That's
you know what I mean? That's why, like in the truth, it fits Black and Hispanic so well.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta come back to our God, come back to, you know what I'm saying, our culture, the law, statutes, commandments, because Islam ain't our culture.
Damn right.
Christianity ain't our culture.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. Let's get it. What we going next?
It's the sister on here. She's it's that how do we benefit from gender transformation? This is a question. The sister had.
Like, man, no swift. Take your time, brother.
Real quick, is that a man or a woman?
This is a woman here.
Okay.
So you can't tell.
You shit it off.
I think it's at the bottom of the video volume.
Okay. Let's just like, and the delusion is the part of it. You're a trans woman, and that's one thing I do respect about TS and my son. Both of them tell people, you know what I'm saying, that they are trans women. They're open and honest about their lives and who. But you're not a woman though. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I even accept trans women. Just be whatever. Like when I went on.
I mean, you know, not the sister is speaking against the trans, but in the midst of her speaking against the trans, she just reveals how both her sons is trans. I mean, goddamn, get me right on it, Aki.
That's terrible.
IG?
Man, Cap, I knew a family like that growing up where the oldest son was a homosexual. The middle son was a homosexual.
Yeah.
And the third son, we just ain't know.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, something is going on with the parents.
That's
to
it.
Where everybody in the family is a homosexual.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Keep playing it out.
on Dr. Phil, he wouldn't let me be trans white.
Were you trying to be?
Yeah, because I was trying to make a point. If you can change your sex, why I can't change? If I want to be a white woman,
you identify as a white woman.
You can't do that.
You can't do it.
You can't do that. And are we created? And what type of dangers? Don't see what we've done is allow it to go so far. Okay, that we are now in competition with men that believe that they are women.
Oh wow! Why do you
in
say
their
that?
minds.
Why do you say competition?
Because why are we arguing on national platforms about whether or not you a woman, or whether or not you more woman than me? You not a woman. Like, it is a delusional conversation to have, and a constant go back and forth between black women, real women, with people who pretend to be women. It does not make sense to me. And why are we continuing to push this agenda? Like, how does it benefit us for men, our black men, to become women? Yeah. Whether it's our son, whether it's our brother, whether it's our daddy, whether it's our ex, how does it benefit us, right? Because black women are the least protected women on this earth, right? So we ain't got but a few people we can pick up the phone and call, because really all the real OGs either dead or in prison. Like, who? And the men that's out here now, they scared to even approach or even get into any type of altercation with a man that believes that he's a woman, because they feel like it'll be some type of domestic violence or discrimination
or
against them.
Crime.
So how does it benefit us? How does it benefit our race? How does it benefit our families? Yeah, I can accept you for who you are. But is it a loss for me? Let's just be real for a minute, because women don't have to have surgery to become women.
It replayed this again.
Okay? Let's just
man, you know what I'm saying? Where we go with this, Zach? Go ahead, MJ.
If I can,
please.
If I could, Cap, the sister, from what she was saying, you can tell she knows right from wrong.
Yeah.
She's saying that there's no benefit for us whatsoever.
That's it.
But she's still coming around saying that she accept that type of lifestyle.
She did, y'all.
She just need to come all the way home and say, you transsexuals and homosexuals are out of your mind.
That's why our sons is both, you know what I'm saying, transsexuals. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact that she's speaking against it, you know what I'm saying, but then she bailed out. You know what I'm saying? What she said, you know what I'm saying? Well, we accept it, you know what I'm saying, but how does it benefit? You know, if you see if it ain't no benefit for it, then you got to be able to say, I'm not accepting this.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And you know, the sister is just a little lost, you know what I'm saying? She you know, she's saying, you know what I mean, somewhat right, but we got to get all the way right. This is what we don't understand as a people. You know, as she sits up there speak, she's sitting on with a damn blonde wig on her head, you know what I'm saying, and her breast out, you know what I'm saying, like two puppies out there. You can't even concentrate on what she's saying.
Right.
Most of the brothers looking like shit. I hear you, sis. Keep going. Oh, she trying to make a point. Yeah, we know you trying to make a point. I understand the point you make. Go ahead, Kyle.
No, if I could,
please,
Cap, like, she pointed out the lack of protection, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, like you said, like, sis, you need to bring it home, because the lack of protection coming from you standing with your sons if they're in that lifestyle. Like, you can't cry for protection when you supporting that, like you said, at the same time.
That's it.
Like, this thing right here with this whole transgender battle or whatever the case going on.
That's it.
The confusion that come with it, we got to start paying more attention to what's going on in the home.
That's it.
Who we got around our kids.
Damn right.
What damn school we taking them to.
Absolutely.
What daycare that you got all this faith in because it's got some fake Christian name. Angels of God and all this. Like, this is where those predators be at.
Well, what you saying is so heavy, Karakaba, because as she say, black women, you know what I'm saying, are the most unprotected. She right, you know what I'm saying, but she got to take it a step further. Black people as a whole are unprotected. You know what I'm saying? The proof that we as a whole is unprotected is both of her sons are transsexuals. You see what I'm saying? Which means somebody didn't got to them boys to make them be that way.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So and listen, it's an epidemic at this point, and this is learning what the UPK been teaching since 1969, that you got to stand with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Not just standing with him. You got to standing with the Most High mean this. It don't mean just keeping the law, statutes, commandments. It means going to war against these guys that's trying to make us be out of the spirit with the Lord. And being a homosexual, you know what I'm saying, a transvestite or whatever the case may be, that is out of line with what the Lord want a man to be. But if you sit back, brother and sisters, and don't speak out against it and stand up against it, standing up against it mean this. You got to tell your children, if you become that, then I have to disown you as a parent. Now, I know that's a rough ordeal, but when you ain't got no choice, you know what I'm saying? You can't be speaking against it then in the midst of your speech saying, well, yeah, we're going to accept you, but how does it benefit us? You know what I'm saying? Like, you see it don't benefit us, so that means you got to go the extra mile and say, I'm not going to accept it. You see what I'm saying? Now you got 2 sons, and this is an epidemic. You see what I'm saying? Now she said something very heavy in that video. She said it's like they in competition with us. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? How in the hell is a man with hairy legs and a rod, you know what I'm saying, in competition with women?
It's so crazy.
You see what I'm saying? Get me right on the round.
God, it was a video not too long ago. While it was a trance in the women's locker room in the gym. You know what I'm saying? This black sister's like, they got a man with big penises in the locker room. I was like, damn, good night. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't wear a gender like clothes.
He in there, full out man, ride out in the women's locker room. And listen, and daring the women to say something to it. You see what I'm saying? But once again, the Christian church, this is a culture of the Christian church. Except they come as you are and stay as you are. They not in there fixing anybody. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like you could be as nasty, as filthy, you know what I'm saying, as you want to be. As long as you come in with them ties, that preacher don't give a damn. And it's to your destruction. You understand what I'm saying? So now the homosexuality rate is rising. And yes, you incompetent women out there with a straight up boxing vagina, you in competition with a man that's not even a woman. Like, what the hell are we even talking about, IJ?
Hey, Cap, if I may, I believe our women they come to their senses and seeing like, okay, niggas, half the nigga population is homosexual.
That's it.
It's not enough men out here.
That's it.
And it's a lot of women getting real curious about the ISUBK and masculinity.
That's it.
Where to find it.
Damn right.
So, hey, Lord be with you women in that Christian church.
Man, listen, you ain't gonna believe this, but I'm gonna just go out on the limb and say it. The ISUBK is the only and last place where masculinity stands.
Damn right.
You ain't gonna find masculinity nowhere else. Now, why do I say that? Because, like she just said, how does it benefit us if men, you know what I'm saying, are acting like women? It don't. It definitely mean that they ain't gonna be there to protect you at all, which is what our oppressor wants. Our oppressor, he can live both. You know what I'm saying? He can act like a man at day and be, you know what I'm saying, a homosexual at night. Right. You know what I'm saying? And thrive. That's what Greece was about. That's you living in Greece and Rome all over again. That's what these cultures was about. And so America is in that same fact. This is who the white man is. You see what I'm saying? A man who was unaliver, you know what I'm saying, and is about to just, as nasty and disgusting as you could be. And this is the man who been your father. This the man who been raising you the whole time you've been over here in America. You see what I'm saying? And who did he go get to teach you, you know what I'm saying, how to be this? Them Christian pastors, which they are totally diabolical. You get my point? So, man, listen, you know what I'm saying? You better get with you a real man. Every household need a good man and a man who truly serves the Lord. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what you don't understand. It's more than just having a man in the house. You gotta have a man in the house that serves the Most High.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and you get a Christian man in there, shit, he ain't there molesting his own kids. Or if he get with a woman who, you know what I'm saying, who them not his kids, he molesting the girls and the goddamn boys. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Christianity is about serving your lust. You know what I'm saying? You don't get turned away from your lust in there. You have to be a disciplined man, you know what I'm saying, in order to serve the Most High, not serving your goddamn lust. You get what I'm saying?
Damn right.
And you got to think of how horrible, you know what I'm saying, a sexual assault must have happened to these young boys to make them want to cut off their ride. They want to cut off their ride, man. You see what I'm saying? They want to cut off their ride and turn their ride into a vagina. Brother, that is mental sickness, mental illness like something you cannot believe. But the bigger question that we must examine and ask is, what made this child get like this? You see what I'm saying? Once you figure that out, then you can be able to solve the problem.
Damn right.
And we didn't figure it out in UBK. What makes a young child get like that is a heavy sexual assault that happens to them when they was a child. When they was a defenseless child, somebody then sexually assaulted them, molested them, and raped them, you know what I'm saying, to make them get this way. But once again, in this world, we don't care about children. We know molestation goes on, right? But everybody's on hush hush about this, IG. You see what I'm saying? When our children are getting molested, little girls and little boys, I mean, day and night, night and day, and nobody talks about it. And guess who's the home, you know what I'm saying, of this molestation? The Christian church, which is why nobody says nothing about it.
Right.
They don't say nothing about it because they want you to look at the church as someplace prestigious when the Christian church is the house of Satan. Brian?
Now, what you're bringing out so heavy because the Christian church is like where the most disgusting things happen. You know what I'm saying? But I also want to say, like, Thanksgiving is coming up too. You know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine like little girls being surrounded by uncles or something like that.
Oh man,
who molested them in a family dinner.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, not addressing like the family trauma.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That they had.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like them holidays and all that kind of stuff. All that's facade.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Just imagine you surrounded by so-called loved ones
That's
who
it.
abused you,
Right.
who molested you,
Right.
and no one's able to talk about that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't no strong man to address the situation.
You sitting at the Thanksgiving table with the people that molested you. And listen, they sitting at the table with the people that molested them. We talking about generations of molestation all in the family. And let me tell you something, it's so much molestation and evil go on Thanksgiving Day, you know what I'm saying, that is ridiculous. It's like black people, you know what I'm saying, do the most evil on the holidays. they get high out their mind, they get drunk out of their mind, they fisticuff fighting, you know what I'm saying, at the table. Somebody gonna get the little cousin's gonna get molested that night at Thanksgiving. Now, why is this being taking place? Because Thanksgiving ain't got nothing to do with the serving the Lord.
Right.
Like it's all about, you know what I'm saying, Christopher Columbus and the pilgrims taking, you know what I'm saying, a land from the native Indians. You see what I'm saying? Now, what in the hell you gonna get from that? You know, having a celebration, you know what I'm saying, that's about murdering and stealing something from somebody. Now you gonna try to make good out of that. You gonna sit there and say, this is for the family. That's the big excuse that you Christians have in order to celebrate, you know what I'm saying, Thanksgiving. This is for the family. Disobeying the Most High is for the family. Teaching kids, you know what I'm saying. I mean, what we talk about? You gonna say something? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Kara, please.
If I could, Cap, and we can't forget, right? Like with this whole holiday wicked stuff going on, you got the new boyfriend showing up with his friend that secretly they in a homosexual relationship.
Ain't no secret. A lot of them showing up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But the new lady think this her man,
right? And
think he didn't brought his cousin with him.
This is man.
Man,
Kara, you gonna have us cut off there.
They in the press circle, Cap.
What?
Don't forget about when they do the press circle.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody paying attention to nobody.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of groping going on.
That's it.
Touching on people.
Yeah.
Men touching on men.
That's it.
So it's like you in this whole circle.
That's it.
And all this going on, like you said, it's so wicked. What you gonna get from it?
Right.
We hide our mind. We drunk. I gotta go to the bathroom. What the other guy? He in the bathroom waiting on me.
God dang.
Now the sister sitting there and asked the question. A lot of people ask these questions, Ramawan, but here's the problem: you don't like the answer. Like the UPK, you think the UPK, we should have 1 million people. Not that numbers matter,
right?
You know, but you think it'd be 1 million brothers and sisters in the truth right now because the school been out since 1969. but our people love to hang on, you know what I'm saying, to the taste of evil. You understand? And we don't understand why these curses cling, because right now, you know what I'm saying, these curses is clinging to us and we don't know how. But then, you know what I'm saying, when a priest and prophet of the Lord come tell you how to stop these curses, you don't want to hear it. You see what I'm saying? Like that's just their first thing you say says, well, we appreciate you saying what you're saying, but first thing you need to do, take that goddamn blind out your head. You know what I'm saying? And second of all, learn how to cover up your breasts.
Right.
Oh, what you focus on that for? You see what I'm saying? But you don't understand, right? As a nation, you don't point out evil with somebody else and then you doing the evil that you doing.
Right.
Because now, you know what I'm saying, the transvestites can able to say, well, look, she trying to look like a white woman. Her head wasn't like that.
Okay.
You see, she wasn't born like that. Her breasts all out, but she trying to correct us. Like you can't correct evil, you know what I'm saying, and you evil your goddamn self.
That's
which
right.
is why the church will always continue to fail. Because everybody in the church know that preacher up there is a goddamn hypocrite.
Right.
They know it. A drug dealer gonna come sit in church every Sunday, you know what I'm saying, with a cross around his neck because he the one that's serving the preacher. The pastor is the one, the pastor getting the drugs for him. So he comes sitting there every Sunday like shit. He ain't no better than me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Man, it is what it is, man. What we up with this thing of Ramadan? Somebody else got to grab it. You can grab it.
We got a slice and we got a mess on the screen right now. Absolute mess.
Oh yeah, let's play it.
Brought to my attention that I don't have enough newborn clothes, okay? Claire mentioned, she was like, I don't think we have that much newborn clothes. And I was like, well, I think we have enough. So then I posted on Facebook and asked, I was like, so how long was y'all's kids a newborn? Some people said a week, some people said 3 months. Well, if it's more than a couple weeks, you know, I don't have enough stuff. The girls were in preemie stuff for like months. I don't know how to judge an average size baby, like how long they're going to be in newborn clothes.
So
Just so
everybody knows, so they not confused. IG, you know what I'm saying, was able to break it down for me. This is a woman, you know what I'm saying, that wants to be a man. All right, but that's a woman there, and she's pregnant. You know what I'm saying, but she's looking like Larry Johnson. You get my point. So, but hey, y'all love it. You know, this is what y'all love. Go ahead and play it, Bree. Go ahead, IG. You want to say something?
7 sleepers. I got 7 sleepers. I have some gowns in my room, and then I have these. Wow. Honestly, I think these are even 0 to 3. These are 0 to 3 months, so these make me count. I got 7 sleepers and I got some gowns. So I'm thinking I need to go get some long sleeve onesies, some pants, and like some basic, just like long sleeve white onesies to go maybe under the sleepers. I don't know. All I know is we don't have enough. So I'm about to go shopping. Anytime I see myself on camera, it's really humbling because I just do not feel like I'm that big. But I am. I'm big.
That's crazy.
So you telling me you all of that data, but you, so how, what, did you really, did another, or was, you know what, don't even worry about it, fucking.
Okay.
If I
Brady.
could, like, this is a normal amongst like the trans men. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to being having babies, like they transition into a man, but once they get into a marriage with another woman, they become the mother carrying the child, which is absolutely confusion.
And so is that what that was a woman there?
That was a woman. You know, that was a woman who transitioned to a man, but then became pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Which is absolutely confusion. This is what so-called trans men do.
Right.
This is like normal amongst them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they want to be the man in a relationship, but then want to become the actual mother, when it comes to like raising children.
Right.
This is confusion. You know what I'm saying?
That's diabolical. Go ahead, IJ.
Man, Captain Brother was so right. It was spiritual in his comment on top. He said, "I wouldn't be mad if they nuked this place." Like, he was so right on. He don't know that's the future of this place because of things like that was on the screen. This is Babylon the Great, the land of confusion.
That's it.
Where literally, I mean, the Bible cannot get any more descriptive than what you see in America.
That's it.
When the Lord said that this is the place of confusion, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
That this place, it deserved to be nuked.
That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, y'all pretty much said it all. And like key thing you said, IJ, is it's one of the reasons why the Most High is going to destroy America, you know what I'm saying, and totally take it off of the map. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because of what you see, like what you see right here. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Kawaka.
I'm just trying to keep up. This was a woman that's transitioning to being a man.
That's it.
But pregnant.
Yeah.
By a man.
By a man.
But you transitioning to be a man.
That's it.
I'm like the brother. You know what? Forget it. Don't even worry about it.
Hey, listen, like the sister said, how does this benefit us as a race?
Right.
Remember she said that in another video? It don't. It don't benefit them. But like again, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a disease, man. If you don't, you know what I'm saying, try to fight against the disease, you know what I'm saying, then the disease just constantly spread. We're in a hell of a position because they're telling us that this is an acceptable lifestyle.
Right.
And it only get worse and worse and worse. So yeah, you know, for a straight woman, she gonna have a extra hard time trying to find a masculine. You damn near ain't gonna be able to find one. You got to write it nigga in prison. You know what I'm saying? And hope he ain't gay. You understand? Which the likelihood of that is he more than likely is. I mean, man, this place here, you know what I'm saying, it needs to go into the goddamn frying pan. See what I'm saying? And so, man, that's where we headed. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be a physician. That's why Christ, you know what I'm saying, said, I come for those who need a physician. And brother, we so sick being in this place and in this environment. You know what I'm saying? It's like growing up in a damn, you know what I'm saying? They call it not a quagmire, but a cesspool. You know, imagine living in a cesspool. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be sick. But if you grow up in it, you ain't gonna know you're sick unless you go and get some fresh air.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And man, listen, y'all listen to me good. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people, we are sick from being in America, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, my y'all.
Hey, Cap, and as confusing as that video is, I'm not surprised by it because it's the natural progression of that alternative, so-called alternative lifestyle. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, Cap, especially everybody know in Chicago, every lesbian that we know, every sister that lives their lifestyle, majority of sisters that live their lifestyle, especially if they're older, got 2, 3, 4 kids. You know what I mean? And it's always they out there with the homies on the block before all this surgery stuff. They wearing the clothes, they in the baggy clothes, they in the baggy pants, and then next thing you know what I'm saying, they go to stomach, they pop up 6 months pregnant out of nowhere, and then they right back on the block talking about they want to be with a woman. You know what I mean? So that's the confused, like the scriptures say, who turned the truth of God into a lie. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And listen, we are definitely living, you know what I'm saying, on a foundation of lies to where you have to look at a person and be confused on whether this is a man or a woman. You see what I'm saying? And listen, and let me tell you again, if you don't stand against it, then this type of mental illness, brother, it just spreads. This is the reason why it's so important for brothers in the ISUBK, you know what I'm saying, and it's truth, you know what I'm saying, to teach our people, not that just they Israelites. It's cool to find out that you're an Israelite, but man, you got to take it a step further to make sure that you are sound on obeying what the Lord said to do.
That's right.
Each and every brother that get raised up is important. You see what I'm saying? Because that brother is, if he get with a woman and they raise up sons and daughters, they're gonna teach their daughters that you can't be this way.
Right.
This is how you fix the problem right here. This is the antidote right here to fixing this problem that we're looking at right here. The truth.
That's right.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm right.
Masculine men getting with feminine women who, you know, not feminists, but feminine women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like you gotta be more specific.
Yeah. You gotta be specific. They think I'm, you know what I'm saying, champion being a feminist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Being a feminist is partly the reason why we in this damn condition in the first damn place. Anytime, you know what I'm saying, you as a woman, you try to fight, you know what I'm saying, to be on the level with a man or be above a man, you know what I'm saying, then this is the end result right here. The Most High's way is better than man's way. You understand? Man is still an idiot, you know what I'm saying, when it compares to the Most High, which is why the Lord had to read a book that been here for thousands of years, that a book, brother, that nobody understands. Or, you know what I'm saying, that nobody even tries to understand, or better yet, a book that people hate. You know what I'm saying? And how can you walk around with something that you really hate?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because when you going up in the Bible, the Lord hates homosexuality. The Lord hates this lifestyle of a man acting like a woman and a woman acting like a man. Give me that scripture real quick. You know what I'm saying? Where the Lord said it's an abomination for a man to put on woman clothes. So you know he definitely against, you know what I'm saying, a man or a woman being a damn transvestite.
Right.
You get my point? Where we at with this, Aka?
Go.
Boy, you want to say something, Ramon? Go ahead, Ryan.
It was not so long, like a couple months ago. I think a pastor came out as gay to his congregation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It was absolutely crazy. You know what I'm
That's
saying.
it.
Like
that's it.
And
You got it, Maya. Tell everybody where you at.
Oh, Slack, sir. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
Come on.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Read that again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like this, it's a spirit behind that. You know, it ain't just the clothes, you know what I'm saying, that of a man. It's what pertains to a man. You understand? It's like a woman trying to put on, you know what I'm saying, wear the pants.
Right.
It's spiritual, you know what I'm saying? The Lord said he don't want a woman to do that. The Lord made a woman, you know what I'm saying, glorious, man. You know what I'm saying? You can start with the physical. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Brothers love the physical. You get my point? You know what I'm saying? You start right there. You know what I'm saying? But then what makes a woman even better than just her physical is her conduct. You know what I'm saying? Which the Lord want a woman to act in a certain way. You see what I'm saying? So when you start talking about putting on a man clothes and taking on a man's spirit, then you headed towards a place of, you know what I'm saying, the destruction. Can you read?
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man do what?
Put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. You got me. Listen, obviously, you know what I'm saying, Tyler Perry didn't get this memo. You see what I'm saying? Because he's a champion of Christianity, is he not, RJ? And he became a champion of Christianity by being a big, strong man. How tall is this cat? Tyler Perry is
like 6'4".
Yeah, like this cat supposed to be like a damn defensive end in the NFL. You know what I'm saying, or a damn power forward in the NBA.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Instead of that, he a woman putting on a skirt and a dress, talking about, you know what I'm saying, Medea. You see what I'm saying? And the sad part of it is that this cat did that for years, went and got famous for doing plays dressed as a woman. And everybody in the damn theater is laughing, thinking this is funny.
Right.
A man dressed up like a woman, this is a comedy act. When people should have booed this cat the hell off the damn stage. Now he a billionaire because of it.
Right.
So now this is the world that you living in, man. And that's just what it is. You know, man. What we at with it? Wrong one. Please.
We got the sister that she got a rant that she's doing on Facebook, I believe this is. She said the government has become the baby daddy, and we returning them back to their fathers via the prison system.
That's it.
We were handed it. But welfare gave us all that we needed to say, fuck that nigga. And then we wonder why we have to return our children to their fathers, which is the prison system. Because the government is your baby daddy. Now give us our son. We fed him through food stamps. We housed him through HUD and Section 8. We the baby daddy. Give us our child. And they get to the point where they come collect, and now we look, and it's a pandemic, and it's an epidemic of melanated men in the prison system, going back to their daddy, Uncle Sam, who raised them via food stamps and welfare and Section 8. And if we don't do something about it, we'll just continue to perpetuate the cycle. And I don't talk about what I don't know about. Because shit, I got jammed up because after my life changed, I didn't want to let the motherfucking system go. When I didn't need it anymore.
Right.
And I got fucked up behind keeping an apartment, keeping a Section 8 apartment. Thinking to myself, if I was ever to be homeless again, me and my baby's gonna always have somewhere to go. And the motherfucker reported me to welfare. I got real fucked up behind that shit. I don't talk about what I don't know about, baby. I'm a single mama.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
It's heavy, Cap, and you know what? This is all a result of kicking that black man out of the household, Cap. You know what I mean? If, like the sister said, she, in her mind, she gonna depend on the system. She gonna keep a home, a Section 8 home, so just in case she homeless again, so her kids, she got her life together, but still tried to keep the Section 8.
Yeah, I just want to say what you're saying. You're right in what you're saying, but it's a little deeper than that, right? Okay, they damn near ain't had no choice to put you out. They was left with no choice, right? And this is what you call systematic. Oh, this is how systematic oppression work. To where if she don't put you out, she gonna starve. You understand? If she don't put you out, she ain't gonna have no roof over the head. You understand what I'm saying? Now, how we got to this is going back to the leadership of black people, right? You know what I'm saying? Because remember now, we've been in poverty forever in this place.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But even though we was in poverty, you know what I'm saying, that home stayed intact, nevertheless.
That's right.
But you had a thing called the civil rights movement. You know what I'm saying? Where we was convinced that we should, the little money that we was making amongst each other, we should give that up, you know what I'm saying, and go support racist white businesses, which now you're gonna need a welfare system because you can't take care of yourself because you are relying on another people, you big stupid dummy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this is once again, y'all like to talk that talk, but when we as the priests of the Lord and ISBK get to telling you the real problem and the answer, you don't want to hear that your civil rights leaders was idiots. You don't want to hear that Martin Luther King was a big, dumb, stupid idiot.
Right.
And all the rest of them cats that rolled with him in the 60s that your parents cried crocodile tears over, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to hear that these cats the ones that put us in a up position,
right?
Because they did.
Yeah,
you don't know, you know what I'm saying? That, listen, the white man wanted civil rights for you. He wanted you to give up, you know what I'm saying, your businesses and rely on him. You heard what she said, you know what I'm saying, about they return back to their daddy.
Right.
We've been saying on the show all night, that's been the theme of the show tonight, that the white man is your father, but he's a horrible father.
Right.
You understand? Like, this man ain't meant to be how in the hell your enemy gonna be your father? You see what I'm saying? He gonna feed you poison. When the dinner time comes, he's sitting there, he feeding you poison, you sitting there eating. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, we should know that it's one thing to be fed poison and don't know. But a lot of you cats know. A lot of you educated cats that work with white people, be around them, you know these people racist as hell. Right. You think the civil rights leaders ain't know that these cats was racist as hell, man?
Right.
They knew they was racist, but nevertheless, when a man is money hungry, he will sell out his own people to eat, to starve. And that's what the Martin Luther King and them civil rights leaders did until they end up getting played. It ain't no different from a drug dealer.
Right.
A drug dealer will kill the whole neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, and just so he could ride around in a fancy car, you know what I'm saying, with some rims. The whole neighborhood cracked out. You see what I'm saying? But he able to take trips and go to the Super Bowl and everything else and buy a big house somewhere, wear big jewelry, but everybody in the neighborhood is cracked out from this nigga selling drugs. But what's crazy is everybody in the neighborhood love him, even though he's destroying. We in a jammed up situation. It's been the focus of America to make you a criminal since the inception of this place. They've been making you and wanted to make you a criminal. You see what I'm saying? Because what is the Constitution? What they say in the Constitution, Maya, about slavery?
Oh,
can we get that?
Yeah,
pull that in the Constitution, you know what I'm saying? They quote unquote ended slavery, you know what I'm saying? But then said in the very Constitution, if you become a criminal, then you can go back into slavery. But you supposed to be knowing as a black people, you big stupid dummy, that America is gonna make you the criminal so they can put you back in slavery, which means slavery ain't went nowhere. That's why the sister Michelle Alexander wrote the damn book, you know what I'm saying, called, what was the book called, Ryan, that she wrote about the prison system? I forget the name of it.
Sure, Cap.
If somebody can remember that book, Michelle Alexander wrote. Go ahead, my y'all.
All right, sorry, sir. It
Please.
So Article 1, Section 2, the 3/5 clause. Article 1, Section 9, which protected the slave trade until 1808. Right? Then they had the fugitive slave clause, but all of those were done. Then the 13th Amendment, ratified in 1865, ended slavery in the United States with the provision allowing involuntary servitude as punishment for a crime.
You see that? They so-called ended slavery. How in the hell you going to end slavery, you know what I'm saying? And the people, you know what I'm saying, who you didn't so-called let free, leave the plantation with nowhere to go. You see what I'm saying? All coming to you. How you going? You can't end slavery that way. The way that you end slavery is you have to give back to the people everything that you took from them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And here's the first thing that black people and Hispanic people have to be given back. They identity. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? You beat the hell out of our forefathers, brother, to where you ain't even want our people to carry their names. But a name, you know what I'm saying, is a direct line to your legacy.
That's right.
Black people right now don't know, you know what I'm saying, that they the chosen people, or know that they the Jews, because you cut them off from their legacy, man, which is evil as hell. You understand? Like something you could not believe to do that. And listen, we don't even want to fight to find out who we are. You get what I'm saying? When you should know that you the chosen people, you should know, you know what I'm saying, them cutting you off from your legacy was very important, because you are the heirs, you know what I'm saying, to run the entire earth. And that's why people hate you. It ain't because of the color of your skin, you dummy. You understand? You got other dark nations around here too. They ain't hating on them like they hating on you. They hating on you because it's something in you that ain't in the other nations. You see what I'm saying? Like, you the Lord's chosen people, which means you above all people. Naturally, you still running around talking about, oh, they hate us because of color of our skin. I don't see a bunch of East Indians all in America. I don't see them filling up the goddamn prison system.
Right.
What are we talking about?
Right.
Brian, you want to say something?
Yeah, come on.
Slocky, go ahead.
Talking about Cap. The book you asked about. Yeah, it was called the new Jim Crow.
The New Jim Crow. That's what it's called, by Michelle Alexander. You want to check that out? Read that. And any cat that ever been locked up in the county, prison, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, he know, man, when you go in there, you gonna see in there nothing but black and brown. You're gonna see slavery firsthand. You understand? I had caught my case before I came in the truth, way when I was young, and they was just transporting me, brother, from one floor to the next. But as they transported me, I go to this one floor, brother, it's like 100 Judah. I was 19, but these guys was younger than me. They had to be 15, 16. It's 100 of them in line. Now, I'm nowhere in the truth, no net, but I'm looking at this like, what the bitch? Damn. You understand? Like, that shit wigged me out to see 100 of my brothers, you know what I'm saying, standing in line like that. Brother, it made me sad. At 19.
Yeah, accountable.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Where the strong men, you know what I'm saying, to stand up, get in the game, you know what I'm saying, and help change this situation. Don't look for the white man to change your situation. We gonna have to change our situation. You see that's what the UPK is doing. We stepping up doing it. Commander Jane Hunter then took on the task to change the situation. You study looking for your oppressor to change your situation, which is the stupidest thing you could do. Right. How do you know you looking for your oppressor to change the situation? You keep talking about voting, man. You keep talking about voting for a Democrat or Republican, and at the end of the day, the Democrat and Republicans they come on the camera and act like they big enemies. And then once the camera shut off, these cats is having dinner together and drinking together.
Right.
You big dumb, stupid idiot.
Oh, wait.
Wake the hell up, man. Come on, IG.
Man, Cap, I just want to add to a point that you had made about it being different dark-skinned people on the earth.
Yeah.
How you know we as special people.
Yeah.
Like the East Indians, they had another dark-skinned race.
Yeah.
But they got their own homeland.
That's right.
And do you see what they doing with the land that they have?
That's it.
To call their own.
Right.
That the rivers is full with manure and
That's
sewage
it.
and garbage.
Yeah,
and
right.
I seen a video of an East Indian woman like 2 days ago. She on the nipple of a cow, just sucking the milk straight out. I'm looking like,
I saw that video.
Like, okay, you know, we've been in slavery so long, so black people, we wrap our mind around us having our own homeland.
Right.
But if we had our own homeland, how glorious it would be.
That's it.
It wouldn't be India.
Yeah.
Pakistan. It wouldn't be Africa.
That's
Nothing
it.
garbage like that. But it'd be a sight to see.
Listen, these other nations, what you don't know, these other nations you looking up to, the Arabs, the white man, the East Indian, African, they don't have the wisdom that you got. They do not have the wisdom that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people got. They don't have it, which is why I'm coming to you, Maya. Which is why you supposed to be in charge of the earth.
That's right.
But you so beat down, even though you got all this wisdom, you know what I'm saying, and intuition and all these different things, you don't think that nothing good could come from you, man.
Right.
You understand when everything good come from you. The food, who make better food than Hispanic people?
Right.
Tacos undefeated.
Yeah,
tacos are.
I've been seeing some of the brothers in here eating tacos. The tacos be so good that the brother's about to eat his fingers. You just looking at the brother like you realize that's your middle finger and your thumb, right? Go ahead, but he be in the damn mercy. Nigga eat the finger. You see what I'm saying? Nobody cooks better than you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is more intelligent than you. Nobody look better than you.
Right.
Nobody does anything better than you. But yet still, you don't think you could exist. You know what I'm saying? Without the so-called white man. You see what I'm saying? Well, you're gonna have to. And the first part of existing without them is turning back to the Most High, going in His Bible and understanding it's your duty to keep them laws, statutes, and commandments.
Damn right, sir.
That's your ticket out of here.
Damn right.
Come on, my y'all.
Hey, Slugger, sir, it's heavy what you bringing out. What Officer Awalam said, because out there, me and Kara talking yesterday, because you know I got a bunch of Africans in my building again, and you know I was free from it for a minute, but now I'm surrounded by them. On my apartment is surrounded by Africans. You know what I mean? And walking on my floor the other day, I smelled some food cooking that didn't smell quite right. It almost smelled good, and then I smelled feet. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling Kara, I was like, you know what, man? They tell us we Africans, right? So here's the thing about we need to realize about our people, right? Number one, Esau is a nasty, disgusting beast.
That's it.
Africans are nasty and disgusting. East Indians are nasty and disgusting. Arabs are nasty and disgusting. Asians are nasty and disgusting. But we clean. We prefer to be clean. We like to smell good. We like to look good. We like to bathe. You know what I mean? Like naturally, like my brother, my mom's like, I don't know what's wrong with your brother. My brother take like 5 showers a day. You get what I'm saying? Just in the shower. You know what I'm saying? He started to sweat a little bit here in the shower. But that's just how we are naturally as a people. We like to be clean. We like to look clean, stay clean, smell good. So if we the ones that look clean, stay clean, and smell good, and everybody else, I hate to say this, is musty and dusty. You know what I'm saying? There's a distinct, obviously we're not them. We're not Africans because we don't like to do the things Africans do. We don't even like to smell the way Africans smell. It's not in our nature. So we got to be something different. So it only makes sense that we the Israelites, because we the only people on this earth, Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the only people on this earth that follow the laws of cleanliness. It's just instinctual in us. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to be like them. And then I got this, Cap. We went through what was called seasoning camps when we came over here. And if I could, real quick, not to be long-winded and drawn on, Cap.
Please.
The main goal of seasoning camps, the seasoning process was physical acclimation to adjust enslaved people to the new climate, diet, geography, and ecology of the Americas. So when we got off the slave ships, they put us in these seasoning camps. They had a process to adjust us to the climate, right? Psychological manipulation to instill obedience and a sense of submission to their new owners through terror and violence. Labor training to teach them the necessary skills for plantation work, especially in the production of cash crops like sugar. Cultural erasure to force them to abandon their original language, customs, and social structures, replacing them with imposed identity and a Christian name to make them easier to control.
That's it.
This is what they did to us fresh off the slave ships, Cap. That's why we so destroyed to this day.
Give it up for the brother for bringing out that information. What we going to next, Mike? Roman 1. Let's do it. Whatever you got. Whatever you want to go. Bro. Let's do it. You got the article, RJ?
Come.
Let's get it.
Which one we going with, Roman?
Oh, good. Okay. If we could.
I got it.
You can post it up there and let RG read it.
This is the root. Why folks are trashing Khalees calls for black folks to start over in Africa. It's been over a year since Khalees made the move from California to Kenya, where she lives on a 300-acre farm with her 3 children.
Right.
Now the milkshake artist is sharing why she thinks folks from the diaspora should follow her to the land of opportunity, but her followers are not really feeling the idea. In a recent
Black people finally saying the hell with that damn Africa. We've been talking the same thing, man, since we've been over here, returning back to the motherland. You know what I'm saying? Well, obviously the motherland, you know what I'm saying, ain't think too much of you because the motherland sold you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The motherland put you in chips.
Right.
You get my point? Go ahead, Avalon.
Come.
Please.
The artist spoke about the pushback she received for a pro and con series she made about living in Kenya. Among the pros, Khalees listed Kenyans being friendly, affordable, and good quality healthcare and the ease of doing business. But folks scratched their heads when the millionaire artist listed the cons, which includes potholes in the road, a lack of waste management, and the high cost of imported goods. The waste management here is trash. It's absolutely awful. It doesn't exist. The artist said in her TikTok, the other big con is shipping and importing. If you want to live like an American here, it's definitely going to cost you like triple the price.
Damn.
Totally. Come on, y'all. Whoever want to take it, go ahead, Carol.
If I could, Cap,
Please.
how you promoting something and trashing it at the same time? At the same time, she said, like, that's a weak ass sales pitch right there.
That's it.
You talking about what we should do, and then you trashing everything what's going on there. Like a person will have to be just stupid to listen to you at this point, right? You're not even making no sense.
That's a fact.
You're just not.
I would love.
Come on, if I could, to Car's point, she's not selling her words. I done seen Khalees a few times on Instagram. She's selling her body.
That's it.
She on Instagram, bikinis, tank tops, and obviously, and she be trying to like sell products and stuff like that. She's selling her looks,
right?
So it really don't matter what she's saying. It's some dumb nigga that's infatuated on how she looked. Is going, yeah, she right. Let's go to Kenya. I wonder how much the Kenyan government is paying her to say these things to get niggas to come over, stupid niggas to come over there.
You know that you know they doing that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, ain't nobody that know how to work a hustle better than the African. Right, sir. You go on Facebook, who in your inbox? You know what I'm saying? They have become whatever you want to become. They talk about the Israelites on that joy. Before you know it, they in your inbox, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's I just know them as soon as I see them, delete, block.
Common Con.
My yard.
Hey, like I said, and the hilarious the thing about Khalees doing this, like she's talking about, so like the Kenyans are so friendly. You know what I mean? They're so friendly over here. They're so nice. Yeah, they friendly and nice to you. You got a ton of tail.
Yeah.
You know,
and
money.
And she's here's the key, but beyond the tail lot. The money. She's a millionaire. If she run out of that cash, brother, all she gonna see is machetes outside the window.
Wakan, sir.
They gonna be telling her, "Come on out."
Right.
we have been waiting for this.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead, because I was wondering, me and Carl was talking about this the other day. Like the sisters out there, Caps, is her and her 2 sons on 300 acres of land. She ain't got no protection. She ain't got no defense. That money is the only thing defending her right now. And like you said, so when that run out, I said the same thing. They gonna surround that place and they gonna be demanding something from her that she ain't willing to give up.
Man, listen, if you're on the screen showing your nakedness, you know what I'm saying, because she ain't saying nothing deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, big shout out to all the sisters who got intelligence, man.
Yeah,
you know you're not even in the truth, but they don't even have to show their body, man. You know what I mean? Sisters, getting degrees, and sisters is intelligent as hell.
Right.
You don't have to show your body to get attention. You saying that here tonight. A few sisters saying some powerful things, but she's showing her body on the internet, which once again ain't wise, because you best believe them Kenyans is just waiting for an opportunity to rape the hell out of her, which they eventually going to do. I'm telling you, one day that's gonna be the next story that you hear. Some Kenyans and ran a train on Khalees out there. You see what I'm saying? And you gonna know, you know what I'm saying, that you didn't heard a prophet here today. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's about to happen. Now she telling you to come to acting like it's a promised land, then get to tell you the waste management ain't no good, which means the funk. You know what I'm saying? In Kenya, you know what I'm saying, brother, make your nose hairs do the percolators in the morning, noon, and night. But she telling you to move it. And you got to have a ton of cash. All you black people that move to Africa and keep telling other black people to move there, when you know you got to have a ton of cash to move there, it's very simple of you. And spiritually, what it is really is, you know what I'm saying, you trying to avoid, you know what I'm saying, serving the Most High, you know what I'm saying, and not keep these laws, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? You like plenty of black people that believe they can move to somewhere else to get heaven. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, it's not going to work like that. You know what I'm saying? Christ said in the Bible that the kingdom of heaven is within you. That's right. You see what I'm saying? So if black people want heaven, guess where heaven starts? It starts within you. That's right. You know what I'm saying? And the way that it starts within you is getting rid of what you ever been taught as a Christian, getting rid of that old man and becoming brand new and learning how to be a brother like you ain't never been. Learning how to be a sister like you ain't never been. And then once you learn how to be a brother like you ain't never been and a sister ain't like you never been, now you link up with other brothers who would like-minded like you, sisters that's like-minded like you. And then we have strong families, strong relationships with one another, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you build the kingdom of heaven. Stop trying to, you know what I'm saying, cheat the Most High and be a cheater. No, a cheater never wins.
Right.
You see, you jumping on a plane thinking that's going to solve your nigga problems when that ain't going to solve your nigga problems. The only thing that's going to solve your nigga problems is keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right. Damn right, sir.
God damn it. Go ahead, my y'all.
It's like I would say, you know, the scripture said in the eyes of 2 or more witnesses, exactly what you said about Khalees is what me and Carl were talking about. I said this, them Kenyan men is coming for her. Yeah. She don't even know it. All she got is her 2 young sons to be some form of protection.
That's it.
She done left Nas. She done left whoever she left Nas for. Like the standard thing that our sisters do is leave a man that has them, want to keep them and protect them, to try to go for some other cat who gonna leave them and leave them exposed. That's why they the most unprotected creatures on the planet, because they keep leaving their goddamn protection. Salag is there. You know what I'm saying?
Give it up for them, you know what I'm saying?
And then the other part of what the sisters doing, Cap, she's saying, well, now, because people was like, hey, says that don't sound appealing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like she getting flattered like you're not making a good case for me to come to Kenya. So she got on and made another post like, no, see, y'all don't understand. I'm saying this is business opportunities out here. Yeah. You know, the waste management, if you get a trucking company and get some contracts and the potholes, you can repair the potholes and get them Africans ain't finna give your Negro behind no goddamn contract to come into Kenya and fix their roads and pick up their trash.
Here's one thing that Africans know about black people: that you got some cash. You equate for $8 trillion. You don't think the Africans know that? So they go create a commercial and say, brothers and sisters, come home. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because they want your dollars, and you so dumb. You just so dumb. And because you don't know your nationality, you think you African, you run right over there and give them every dollar. Can't you see? You know what I'm saying? This is why America's so rich. America's so rich, you know what I'm saying, because they got a perfect slave.
Right.
They got a people whose dollar, you know what I'm saying, don't rotate but 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like we doing free labor like our forefathers did back in the day. You see what I'm saying? Because our leadership do not know what the hell to tell us to do and what direction to prove in. Right. Like if you want protection, whether you're a man or woman, here's the real form of real protection. Real protection is wisdom. You know what I'm saying? That's what real protection is.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because of course, physical protection is cool or all that. But wisdom and knowledge and understanding is the real protection, you know what I'm saying, that we need as a people.
That's right.
Come on, Carl.
If I could, Cap, what's so sad is that she sound like, I don't know if I'm reaching. I don't feel like I'm reaching. She sound like she trapped already. She can't come back.
Damn.
Like,
break it down.
Like when that money run out, how you gonna get back over here?
Right.
You're not gonna they gonna drain you, and you're gonna be right there.
That's crazy.
You're not coming back.
That's crazy.
And that's why I feel bad for the sister and her two sons, because I'm listening to what she's saying, and that's why I said, how you trying to sell something and then trashing it?
That's right.
You sound trapped.
That is insane.
Like I just don't man, that's just crazy to me.
We ain't clapping because it's the trap.
Right. No.
But what the brother just broke down was
heavy.
You know what I'm saying? So,
damn.
What we at next, Aki?
We got the tragic story of Marshawn Nealon, defensive tackle for the Dallas Cowboys.
Come on with it. This is going to be the last one, everybody.
Come on.
Tonight, there is shock and sadness over the death of Dallas Cowboys defensive end Marshawn Nealon by an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. We're learning more about the player's state of mind in his final hours from police dispatch calls obtained by TMZ Sports. Officers revealed the disturbing text Nealon was sending to his girlfriend and his family, telling them goodbye. Here's a listen.
She's saying he is armed and has a history of mental illness, and her quote was, "He will end it all."
They just received a text from him, a group text from him saying goodbye. They're concerned for his welfare. We have a lieutenant calling in from Plano advising that the NFL is calling Plano PD, and the subject is texting his family goodbye.
Texas police say they discovered Nealon's body this morning in an area off Dallas Parkway in Frisco. This grim discovery came hours after he got into a pursuit with state troopers, then crashed his car and fled on foot. The troopers used drones, they used dogs, finally making the tragic find around 1:30 this morning. It was just this past Monday night when Nealon scored a touchdown in the Cowboys game against the Arizona Cardinals. His team, the Dallas Cowboys, released a statement saying Marshawn was a beloved teammate and member of our organization. Our thoughts and prayers are with his girlfriend, Catalina, and his family. Nealon was only 24 years old.
Thank you for watching.
Where we going?
Jake, if I could, Cap, did they ever say why the police was chasing him or after him?
Apparently because he was speeding. This is what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? So, either one of y'all.
Come on. I said, at 24 years old, that's very young.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like you still a child, to be honest.
That's a fact.
You know, you still a child. 24 years old. like going with that mental illness is something that's like has to be addressed as well amongst black men as well. You know what I'm saying? Because like scripture said, it's a curse to suffer mental illness.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? It's a curse. You know, it doesn't matter how rich you are.
Yeah.
This brother is a successful NFL player.
That's it.
This brother had a contract for the Dallas Cowboys. One of the top NFL teams in the country.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said in the classes every week, money is not a solution to get out of this hellhole.
No fame.
No fame. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You heard what she just heard, how she said it. Her voice saying he scored a touchdown. Like, man, black people, man, this slavery that we under, man. I mean, in the midst of her talking about a man's death, she got jittery and real happy about a cat scoring a touchdown. When scoring touchdowns on Sunday, black man, mean absolutely nothing. It means nothing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? For you, Romo, you gonna say something? Yeah, it means absolutely nothing for us as a progression of people.
Right.
Slam dunking, you know what I'm saying, and scoring points points and all that. That means absolutely nothing for us as a people. But we've been made to believe that sports achievement and entertainment achievement means that we making progress. When obviously this cat, if he had a mental illness and scoring a touchdown, you know what I'm saying, didn't help any of that. And I'm gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying, I would hang on tight about this story here, okay, because this don't sound right. This does not sound, you know, just in my opinion. I could be wrong, you know. So I think it's gonna be more to come out to this story here, you know what I'm saying, because they was in a high speed chase with this guy. You see what I'm saying? And then it took them 2 hours to find them. They said 3 hours, you know what I'm saying, to find them dead. How it take 3 hours to find somebody dead and you was in a high speed chase
with them dogs and a drone.
Right, they had dogs and a drone.
Come on,
like this right here sounds like a lynching. They're trying to cover up as a suicide. Now, that's just me. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, Cap, Salakia, sir, what you bringing out is so heavy. When I heard this story, and they said the 2 hours. Now, my thing is this, Cap. You know what I'm saying? This is another. Now, we all know how, as being a black man in America, when you get pulled over by the police, you got a 50-50 chance to survive.
That's automatic.
You know what I'm saying? So, and being a celebrity don't matter. You know what I mean? They might know your name, but they don't know your face. So that brother got pulled over for speeding. Now, they saying he had mental health issues. It doesn't help his girlfriend, his family talking about his mental health issues. But they saying he got mental health issues. We all,
but listen to how I'm coming. I had to catch but you just said something so heavy. Like they said, the girlfriend said, well, he got mental health issues and he got a gun. Like this don't sound right. Go ahead.
Come on, now, Cap. I've seen plenty of videos. We all seen plenty of videos. Video coming to my mind. Your grandmother called on her grandson because he had mental health issues and he had a screwdriver in his hand. And the cops came up to the door and she said, he in there, he crazy, you know, he mental health, he going out. I just need y'all to calm him down. And the brother walked out with the screwdriver and bop, 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 bop. Right. Now, when I saw this, Cap, the same thing you said, in my mind, I said the same thing.
Yeah.
They covering up.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And if it turned out the brother had, because plenty of brothers have mental health issues and they don't have brotherhood, they don't have guidance, they don't have what we have here in the ISUPK.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Give it up. Give it up.
They don't have the counseling. They don't have Commander General Yohana. They don't have General Muhammad. They don't got Captain Marquardt. They don't got Captain DeBar. You know what I mean? And a countless other Captain Tazariak and a countless other hosts of good brothers that will keep you together and keep you solid in your worst moment. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that.
That's it.
But also, though,
you know what they do got?
What's they got?
A coach telling them to run them drills.
Run, nigga, run.
You see what I'm saying? They've been telling us that for a long. All black men get you. Listen, if you black and Hispanic, you gonna have some form of mental illness living in America.
That's right.
That's a straight up fact. Like the brother bringing out, it matters who is helping you with that mental illness. You see what I'm saying? In the ISUPK, we got Commander Jenny Hunt. You know what I'm saying? We got all the generals under Commander Jenny Hunt. Right? We got captains. We got a structure in here to help with a brother that might be dealing with a mental, because brothers come in here with mental illness.
Yes, they do.
But the support system, brothers and sisters,
Right.
that's in the ISUPK is second to none. I wouldn't tell you, you know what I'm saying, if it wasn't true. I'm in it, so I know. You see what I'm saying? Come on, my y'all.
Hey, Con, so you know what I mean? Like we have to realize, like, a lot of these brothers out here on their own, and then by us being black in America, when they get a call like what that brother's girlfriend, or what we call his rib, like that brother's rib place, oh, he has mental health issues, he has a weapon, that's almost an instant unalive sentence right there. And the police, I'm with you, Cap. I'm gonna wait for more to develop on this story, because when I saw that story, I said, nah. I was like, nah, I really just, something in my spirit say that brother didn't unalive himself.
That's it.
That brother was unalive by the cops, because you pull him over for speeding, you get a high-speed chase. Now, I've seen 1,000 high-speed chase. Why are you bringing out K9s and drones to come and find a brother that you was in a high-speed chase with? Look, your high-speed chase, they throw the helicopter, they lose track of you. Usually, in 99% of the cases I've seen, you lose track of the suspect, they let it go. Why y'all for 2 hours searching for him? Because you know why? One of them cops let off a shot.
Listen, over you searching for a cat for 3 hours.
For 3 hours, yeah.
Brother, over a speed ticket?
Right. And you brought out the drones, Cap.
Like, you sending drones and dogs. Like, this sounds like a manhunt. Okay. Now, once again, we're not saying, you know what I'm saying, that the cops did it. We're not saying that. Well, here's what we are saying. It sounds very suspect. And I would just sit and wait, you know what I'm saying, till more information comes out about this.
That's right,
because
sir.
The Bible says the white man is a cunning hunter. This is what the Lord, this is in the Bible, and that is what he is. And let me tell you something. It ain't nothing that a white man loves to hunt more than a black man.
That's right.
Not a deer, not a tiger, not a lion, not nothing else. You know what I'm saying? The number one thing a white man loves to hunt more than anything is a black man. Go ahead.
Hey, Cap, it's so true that Richard Pryor, may he rise again, made a joke about that back in the days, Cap. He did it. He said, you know, he did a hillbilly voice. He said, it ain't no fun when you try to hang a white man. They just kind of sit there and take it. He said, it's more fun when you try to hang a nigga, because they kind of run and they kind of jerk against the rope a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, other races, they lay down to the hunt, but it's in our spirit. You know what I'm saying? Since slavery, since they first encountered us, even in Rome, they first encountered us, Greek, Rome, wherever you may be, they love to hunt us because we got that spirit of resistance against them. You know what I mean? That when our back is against the wall, we that cornered mouse, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna fight. And we're their favorite prey. You know what I mean? Everybody else lay down to them. We lay down for a minute, but you put our back against the wall, you put a serious situation, our life on the line, our family on the line, we gonna give it all we got.
That's it. That's it. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. How long?
Oh God, man, Cap, y'all reminded me of a movie I need to go see. The Predator.
Yeah,
I want to see that.
In the Predator, they hunt and take trophies. They like to get the best game that they can find and kill it and take the score for a trophy. That's just like Esau. He see a black man and I think his heart light up and say, yeah, this a big buck right here. Right. A trophy I can have.
That's it.
The biggest buck.
Yeah, he is, you know what I'm saying, the number one predator in the earth.
That's
you know
right, sir.
But listen, we tired of being the prey. You know, it's time for the prey to become the predator as well.
Damn right.
The way that you become a predator, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, is not being an unaliver, you know what I'm saying, like the white man, is by coming back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? And listen, building an army. Because you see the days are approaching where you're going to need it. The Lord said, one of my favorite scriptures, Zephaniah 2:1, gather yourself together, O nation, not desire. That is an order from on high. You can ignore it or you can adhere to it. Is your choice. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I'm gonna give it up. You know what I mean? One hell of a show. You know what I mean? I want to give it up. You know what I mean? That's right. You know what I mean, brothers? You know what I mean? Did a hell of a job tonight filling in. Lord allow Lamaki Allah be back next week. Yaradan, Raj Karab, you know what I'm saying? Brothers putting in work, you know what I mean, every night. Want to give it up to Officer Rhyme, you know what I mean, filling in tonight. Rhyme, tell everybody what you got going on, what you doing, you know what I'm saying, with the whole fitness thing in there and everything like that, and how people can find it.
Come, sir. I just got my own YouTube channel, Iron Sapien YouTube.
That's right.
You know, been hearing the councils for years about you, Captain Zaryak. Telling me, man, you gotta push that shit, man. Push this shit out. You know what I mean? So I just followed the council, created a YouTube channel, got my TikTok up and running, doing fitness tips. You know what I'm saying? It's coming up.
Damn
And we got the Iron Sapien clothing brand coming up real soon.
Damn
you know
right.
What I'm saying? That's going to website coming real soon.
That's right.
And we also got the 57th annual Passover Fitness Challenge coming real soon. You know what I'm saying? I know in Houston, y'all gonna eat, drink real good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have people try to get it right before then. That way they ain't gotta feel too guilty eating on that good food in Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Y'all know how it is. I know, man, whenever I go to a cookout, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, they got all this food here. Now, I'm trying to lose weight, but I mean, I feel guilty just eating the chicken wing. You know what I'm saying?
Lord be, I'm finna hit the gym with this nigga tomorrow.
Oh, are you?
Lord be with you,
Hey, man, listen, I suggest everybody, you know what I mean, try to get themselves right physically, you know what I mean? Obesity in the Black and Hispanic and Native Indian community, man, is a very, very, you know, epidemic, you know what I'm saying? We must fight against it, working out and all that, but most health is important. Too many of us is dying from not taking care of our health and not seeing the doctor. You see what I'm saying?
If I could, Cap, Salaki, sir, what's your page handles? You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna look you up on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff, well, what pages would I look for, sir?
Just type in Iron Sapien. I'm everywhere. I'm TikTok, I'm YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Just type in Iron Sapien. Iron Sapien itself, it came out of the UPK.
That's right.
Like the name came from Captain Mashak, posted it on my videos, Iron Sapien. And so that's how I created the brand Iron Sapien.
Man, big shout out to Captain Mashak, DC, Bad Benjamin brother.
Big Don Dada.
That's what I call him, the Big Don Dada. Yeah, Mashak don't play no games, okay?
Oh God, yeah. This
man, so big shout out to Rhyme. Also, here with us tonight, I will you know what I'm saying? Right. Closing it out. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, common kind, if I may, sir. This Tuesday, I'm putting together a hell of a war report.
Does it?
Make sure y'all tune in this Tuesday at I gotta work it out with Ash.
Yeah.
And Mapata's. I think we're doing a new time. I might go at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Or it might be 7:30 p.m. But I'm gonna put out the promotion.
There you go.
But I'm putting together a real good piece for the war report. There's a lot going on right now.
Does it?
Make sure y'all tune in.
Man, listen, I might join you that night. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna do my workout first, and if I got some energy, I'll make my way. But if not, I'm gonna tell y'all, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? See y'all next Friday. Yeah, man. Listen, with that being said, I also want to give it up to Officer Mayad. You understand? Any announcements, priest?
Hey, Conor Wakan, if I could, sir, Salagi. First and foremost, pay your tithes.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? 10% of every increase you get goes to the priests and prophets of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay the Lord because he's the reason that you get your increase. You know what I mean? Also, tune in every Saturday. That's every Sabbath day. Go to isubk.com. Find out what school is near you, and then tune into the Sabbath service every Saturday. You know what I mean? Use from 9 to 11, or from 10 to 12, wherever it may be, so that you can get the proper scripture breakdowns. We do the ancient Hebrew, the Lashwan Kodash. Then we give you the English translation and the proper scripture breakdown, so you can understand and learn your history.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Also in here with us tonight, you know what I'm saying, did an excellent job filling in.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Officer Kyra Kai. Anything you want to say before we close out, Kyra Kai?
I mean, if I could, real quick, sir, it's just an honor to be invited to the round table truth, be amongst the great men that raised me up in this truth. And you know, anytime I could just sit amongst the outer one, you know what I'm saying? It's the great thing, you know what I'm saying? And if I could real quick, shameless plug, tune in to the night biblical law class. Like you brought out, your health is so important. And with biblical law, it's gonna have you healthy physically, spiritually, mentally, and physically.
Damn right.
So you know them laws, you know what to eat, not to eat, you know how to behave, how not to behave.
That's it.
And that's gonna get your spirit in tune. You know what I'm saying? With another great brother that helped raise me up, also Rum, you know
Come
what
on,
I'm saying?
man.
So,
Right.
hey, I'm reading most of the time, but sometimes he hand me the keys, Cap. So
Damn
you
right.
know, it's an honor to be able to serve the Most High in Christ under Commander General Hunter Ashby K.
Come on, man. Get this brother a hand.
I could say something about Carl Carr. Carl Carr, man, he's a like a brick that fills in. Whenever you need something, man, like that's how Carl Carr is.
That's it.
This brother, every time you need something, man, Carl Carr is there.
Damn
Like,
right.
even for the fire weekend, for every event, he's there.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? When Carl Carr first came to the truth, man, he was real iffy. You know what I'm saying? Didn't want to talk to nobody. You know what I mean? Like trying to get the feel in. But now today, man, brother, right now, he's hardworking brother.
Damn right.
And now tonight, he's a host at the Round Table of Truth.
Damn right.
You know what I'm
Damn
saying?
right. Listen, man, the brother works so hard and so diligent. You know what I'm saying? If it's a sister out there that's looking for a good man, all right, looking for a righteous man, he ain't gonna take no bullshit.
So,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all sisters didn't ruin it for Kyle.
Right.
They talk
Right.
about Kyle about a red, be like, man, I'm good to go. You sisters is rotten as hell. Y'all think rather that he want a damn wife.
Right. Right.
But I know it's some sister out there, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna come and take care of this priest. You know what I'm saying, like he's supposed to be taken care of. So
Give him
at the end of
some.
the day, he's a real nigga, you know what I'm saying. If you're a real sister, like General Muhammad say, give him some.
Give him some. Give him some.
Whoop it on him.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. They Kyle walking here, you know what I'm saying, with his boots untied.
Take hold of him. I'm on claim.
I'm on claim, sir. I can't make it, sir. But if I would, I would.
I also want to give it up, man. The other brothers just came through over here, but first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, our engineer, man, and Ramawan, man, give him a hand.
Right.
Just walking through the door, we got Officer Dr. Zayab.
That's right.
Officer Rakam Yalin.
That's right.
I am Captain Marquardt under Commander Jenny Holland. There's been another IHBK Roundtable of Truth joint. With that, we out. Shalom.
Right.
Right. That's right.